Today, we're counting down 5 superfoods that can boost your well-being and your health. Kicking things off, we've got prickly pears. Ever bitten into one?
Properties of prickly pear. Prickly pears, also known as figs or figs of the Indies, are a fruit with remarkable health benefits. They are low in calories but packed with essential nutrients. These fruits have a sweet flavor reminiscent of pears and melons. Nutritionally, prickly pears contain less than 50 calories per 100 grams and are rich in vitamin C, calcium, potassium, and phosphorus. Their fiber content makes them great for gut health and beneficial for diabetics. The most noteworthy properties of prickly pears are their hepatoprotective, antioxidant, metabolic regulating, and astringent qualities. Including this fruit in your diet can offer numerous benefits for your overall well-being. Benefits of prickly pear. Prickly pears offer a wide range of benefits. They can help combat hangovers and fatigue, prevent premature aging, and reduce bad cholesterol. These fruits are highly recommended for managing non-acute diarrhea, and the mucilage they contain aids in regenerating the gastric mucosa. These fruits are highly recommended for managing non-acute diarrhea. Also, the mucilage they contain aids in regenerating the gastric mucosa, helping to fight ulcers, heartburn, and gastritis. Additionally, their satiating effect, combined with their low fat content, makes them a valuable addition to slimming diets. In fact, it's common to include prickly pears in such diets due to their nutritional properties and overall health benefits. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. What is the water content percentage in prickly pears? 30%, 60%, 90%. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. How to eat prickly pear. There are various delicious ways to enjoy prickly pears. Fresh, as a juice, in jam, ice cream, and pudding. The most common method is eating them fresh as a fruit. However, you must be cautious due to their fine thorns. To handle them safely, wear gloves and peel the fruit by cutting off the ends and making a longitudinal cut. Open the skin to easily remove the pulp by hand. The fleshy and tasty pulp can be eaten along with the seeds, which are harmless. In Mexico, you'll find prickly pear juice often served chilled. It has a thick texture and a delightful flavor on its own, but it's also great when combined with carrot for a nice twist. Prickly pear jam is a classic treat, typically enhanced with a small amount of lemon juice. And don't forget about prickly pear ice cream made with cream and brown sugar, a dessert that leaves a lasting impression. Finally, it's also common to enjoy them in pudding. Contraindications. The fruit's astringent effect can be helpful in managing diarrhea, but it may not be suitable for individuals with constipation. If you suffer from constipation, consume prickly pears with moderation and caution. In rare cases, some people with digestive issues may experience mild diarrhea, nausea, or intestinal disorders after eating prickly pears. If you notice any discomfort like bloating or frequent and larger stools than usual, consider stopping the consumption of prickly pears and observe the changes. And going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought it through? The correct answer is C. Prickly pears are made of 90% water.
Now, let's move on to another superstar of the healthy food world, avocado. Everyone seems to be raving about them these days, but what makes them so good for you? Avocado has multiple properties that help the human body. Although they are a fruit, which is relatively high in fat, these fats are monounsaturated and can improve our health when eaten correctly. Here, we look at the various properties of avocado to see how they can benefit the human body. The mixture of ascorbic acid with vitamin E present in avocado enhances the antioxidant capacity of the latter. The result is protection against cellular aging, something which can prevent neurological degradation and the general effects of the body aging. As a fruit high in fiber and monounsaturated fat, avocados can help influence gastrointestinal health. This is thanks to providing a greater number of gut microbes which break down fiber and produce metabolites that support gut health. This is when eaten regularly, but it can agitate people with sensitive stomachs or IBS when eaten in abundance. 7 of the amino acids that the avocado contains are essential, meaning human beings cannot synthesize them. By consuming avocado flesh, we make sure we are providing the body with these important blocks to form proteins, which are essential for muscle development. Its mineral content also helps muscle activity and response. Another benefit of avocado is that it can help lower cholesterol, something helpful in cases of hypertension. For this reason, it is often recommended by doctors to improve cardiovascular health. Its high content of healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats means that one of the benefits of avocado is to reduce fatty liver and keep the organ in good condition. It is an excellent vitamin-rich food which replenishes the vitamins the body lacks. Being integrated into a food, it helps improve assimilation and it's biocompatible compared to industrialized multivitamins. Its high mineral content makes avocado beneficial for regenerating and maintaining bones, helping the body to maintain conditioning in the long run. The oil can be used topically on the skin, helping to restore the skin's natural barrier and relieving conditions such as psoriasis. Recent studies suggest that avocado extract from the pit may have anti-inflammatory effects, which can help inhibit the production of pro-inflammatory mediators. Before continuing, let's put your plant knowledge to the test. From what age does an avocado plant bear fruit? 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? Think about your answer and don't forget to check back at the end of the video to see if you were right. It is always advisable to consume avocado ripe and freshly cut, without any type of cooking. In this way, oxidation and blackening are prevented. Although it is important to mention that this part is not spoiled, it is essentially only an aesthetic issue. In case only 1/2 is consumed, the pit must be left to remain as protection of the pulp from the air. It should also be covered with plastic film or, more ecologically sound, wax paper. This helps keep it from blackening as quickly. It is also possible to consume avocado leaves as tea infusions. We must bear in mind that it is very important that we wash and disinfect the leaves thoroughly before preparing them for consumption. Leaves should not be eaten if you have a sensitivity to latex. Although some claim eating avocado pits can have certain health benefits, there is insufficient research to support these claims and sufficient research to show that there is some level of toxicity. It should be avoided in individuals allergic to it or birch pollen or latex, which are due to a cross-reactivity effect. The effect of consumption will present as itching, inflammation in the throat, and vomiting. Also, tea infusions should be avoided by pregnant women, individuals with kidney failure, liver disease, or low blood pressure. Going back to the question we asked you before, is your answer ready? The correct answer is C. An avocado tree does not bear fruit before it is 5 years of age. Number 3 on our superfood list is chard. We'll be diving into all the amazing things chard can do for your body, plus some super easy ways to cook it up at home.
Properties of chard. Chard has numerous properties, but 7 are particularly noteworthy. Number 1. It is hepatoprotective, which means it helps protect the liver. Number 2, it has antioxidant properties which can help prevent or delay the oxidation of certain molecules. Number 3, it is anti-tumor and can help fight cellular damage. Number 4, it is anti-diabetic, which means it can help reduce blood glucose levels. Number 5, it has laxative properties that can help with constipation. Number 6, it is an anti-inflammatory and can help fight chronic inflammation through phenolic acids. And finally, it is diuretic and can help those who suffer from hypertension, fluid retention, and oliguria. Benefits of chard. With its properties and nutritional components, there are numerous benefits of consuming chard, along with its delightful taste. For example, chard can be used to combat dandruff and nits, promote proper fetal development during pregnancy, and support the immune system proper functioning. Chard can also treat anemia, improve sports performance, and prevent or treat diabetes. Additionally, chard can prevent osteoporosis, cataracts, and vision loss. Its high potassium content can help maintain balanced blood pressure and promote blood clotting due to its high vitamin K content. Furthermore, chard can increase the production of bile, aiding in digestion. Lastly, chard can also lower triglycerides. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. Can you identify the variety of chard in the photograph? It is a red chard, rainbow chard, fourth hook giant. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. How to take chard. Chard is a versatile ingredient that can be prepared in many different ways. It can be consumed raw or cooked, but it's worth noting that cooking methods can affect its nutritional value. Raw consumption is ideal whenever possible. Boiling or steaming chard are commonly cooking methods, and the resulting broth can also be consumed. Chard can also be used in a variety of dishes, such as salads, cakes, sauces, soups, and as a side for meat and fish. It can even be found in frozen and canned products. It's important to properly wash the leaves before consumption to remove any dirt or pathogens that may be present. An alternative way to consume chard is through food supplement capsules, which can be found in pharmacies and health food stores. Side effects. It's important to note that while chard is a nutritious food, like many others, it can have potential side effects and contraindications. In terms of side effects, chard's high fiber content may cause gastrointestinal problems, such as diarrhea, and it can also trigger allergies or intolerances, leading to rhinoconjunctivitis and asthma. Additionally, excessive consumption of chard may lead to the formation of kidney stones. Contraindications. Individuals who have certain medical conditions, such as those undergoing anticoagulant treatments, people with pre-existing kidney stones, or those with gastrointestinal issues, should consult their doctor before consuming chard to avoid any potential contraindication. It's also important to note that babies under 1 year of age should not consume chard. And going back to the question we asked you before, have you thought it through? The correct answer is A. It is a red chard.
Now, buckle up because we're about to introduce another health hero, carob. Properties of carob. Depending on which part of the carob tree is consumed, it has a variety of properties that have been discovered and studied over many years. The bark is astringent, anti-inflammatory, and anti-rheumatic. The pulp, in turn, has the same astringent properties as the bark and is also antidiarrheal and digestive.
Its high pectin content makes it a good antibacterial, antiviral, anticoagulant, and anti-cancer agent, as well as a good anti-cholesterol agent. It also has a slimming and satiating effect. What is carob used for? Since carob flour does not contain gluten, it is very beneficial for those suffering from celiac disease. It is also useful for diabetics, as its high fiber and protein content helps lower blood sugar levels after meals. However, since it also contains carbs, it must be taken into account to optimally adjust insulin dosage. This legume also allows the preparation of sweet products without large amounts of sugar, making it ideal for those who want to lose weight. Carob flour obtained from the seeds is widely used in the food industry, especially in the preparation of ice cream and pastries, as it is an excellent thickener. In addition, carob is a great lower-fat option as a substitute for chocolate. The consumption of carob powder, thanks to its high tannin content, contributes to lowering blood cholesterol levels, especially bad cholesterol. It can also be used to treat diarrhea caused by viruses or bacteria, as it has bactericidal and virucidal effect. It also contains fiber that promotes intestinal transit. Finally, carob cream is a proven remedy for vomiting and belching in infants. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. How long can a carob tree live? 50 years, 100 years, 200 years. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video, you can check if you were right. How to consume carob? Carob is usually in the form of a roasted powder or carob flour. It is soluble in hot liquids, so you can easily stir in the flour. This is useful for making sauces or drinks. If you add carob flour to a spicy rack, you can stir it into hot milk as a natural cocoa substitute. It can also be used to make candies and cookies. This will have a darker color than usual and an intense flavor. We can add it in small quantities and increase them according to taste. There is also the option of eating carob raw. It is considered a superfood and is especially appreciated by followers of the raw food diet. For this, we must look for whole or ground carob beans that have not been roasted. How to make carob flour? To make carob flour, all you need to do is follow these simple steps. Number 1. Dry the carobs in the sun for up to a week if you pick them yourself. Then, wash and dry them thoroughly. Number 2. You can remove the tops of the seeds to check that they do not contain worms or other parasites. Number 3. Chop them up or put them in the oven whole without overcrowding them. Number 4. Once they have cooled, grind and seed them. Contraindications. For nut allergy sufferers, eating carob could be problematic, so it's better to avoid them. Likewise, it is recommended that people with anemia avoid eating carob. Finally, as a possible side effect of this legume, it should be noted that due to its high fiber content, it can cause flatulence if consumed in large quantities. However, this does not pose a major threat beyond the occasional inconvenience. And going back to the question we asked you earlier, have you thought through? The correct answer is C. The carob tree has a life expectancy of up to 200 years.
Now, let's explore a fascinating plant you might know as the strawberry tree, which produces a delicious fruit. Properties of the strawberry tree. The fruits of the strawberry tree are spherical berries with fleshy pulp and numerous seeds inside. These fruits are a source of minerals such as calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, and zinc. In turn, they have a high content of water, sugar, and fiber, and a low content of protein. However, extracts from the leaves of this species contain a greater number of compounds than those from its fruits. Among other things, the strawberry tree has antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, astringent, diuretic, detoxifying, laxative, and gastroprotective effects. This medicinal plant has many benefits for our health, so let us see some of them. Prevents or delays cell damage. Due to its high content of vitamin C and other properties, antioxidant substances are obtained from the strawberry tree, which can prevent or even delay possible cell damage. Thus, strawberry tree can be used by various industries such as chemical, pharmaceutical, and medical as a source of antioxidants. This reduces the need to use synthetic products that can be toxic and harmful to our health. Relieves stomach symptoms. Strawberry tree relieves stomach pain and it's used to treat dysentery and diarrhea. It is also an effective remedy for detoxifying the liver. Although symptoms can decrease when the bark and leaves are prepared and drunk as an infusion, it is more effective to eat the fruit directly. Relieves cold and asthma symptoms. The boiled leaves of the strawberry tree are used to treat common cold symptoms as well as nasal congestion. But before we continue, let us put you to the test. By what other name is the strawberry tree known? Irish strawberry tree, cane apple, Killarney strawberry tree. All of the above are correct. Think about it carefully because at the end of the video you can check if you were right. Cleans the urinary tract. Strawberry tree is a diuretic, relieves problems with water retention, and has antiseptic properties that clean the urinary tract. It is also commonly used to treat urinary tract infections and inflammations. Protects the skin. This plant can be used against allergic skin reactions such as rashes and to heal superficial wounds. On the other hand, it can also be used for acne-prone skin and psoriasis. Treats cardiovascular problems. The fruit of the strawberry tree is known to help maintain adequate cholesterol levels and is used to treat and prevent cardiovascular disease. On the other hand, studies show that it lowers blood pressure. How to consume the strawberry tree. Although fruits are the most popular method for consuming this plant species, jam, jelly, concentrated juice, cake, sauce, and alcoholic beverages like brandy are also available. Contraindications of strawberry tree. This species does not pose a threat to humans or animals. However, it is recommended that people suffering from cirrhosis, hepatitis, or other liver disorders avoid its consumption. Likewise, it is contraindicated for young children, pregnant, and lactating women. Remember that the consumption of plants with medicinal properties should be moderate and that you should always consult a doctor or specialist before taking them. And coming back to the question we asked you before, have you thought it through? The correct answer is D. The strawberry tree is so popular that it's known by all of those names. Okay, so that's it for today. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to leave your questions or suggestions in the comment section below. Until next time.